So if I understand correctly, right now, Elite Pro League, you had also started something called the UBA, right? Back in the day. So and that also is one concern that players may have, right? That by UBA ki tarah, agar EPBL, we hope it will stay the distance, right? So because it should not disappear, because then players will again they'll get stuck, right? That they have committed to this league, and then the league is not, conducting events and things. So can you just take us through what is your long-term plan in terms of how do you guys plan to keep going, after 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? Can you just take us through that roadmap?
Sure, definitely. So I would say, so we found the UBA, but the management that was controlling and handling the operations after the season 2 was not done by us directly. So I would say like a lot of the visions that we had were mismatched. Like हम चाहते थे कि domestic players को वो support मिले, they get that kind of limelight. But as you already know, in season 2, season 3, and season 4, a lot of the players that are playing were actually international NRIs, you can say, or probably like not even NRIs, just international players playing. That actually defeated the purpose of why we started the UBA. We wanted to have Indian role models, Indian superheroes, Indian athletes. That wasn't the case. And of course, when you work with those people of that stature, like who have, been playing in the NBL or, different leagues from other countries, the expectations are always a bit higher when it comes to like, remuneration and all that. So we are not about that. We are actually about promoting Indian talent first. We are about creating the Indian superheroes, Indian role models that people can get inspiration from, motivation from. And right now, our business model is in such a way that for the next 10 years, if we don't earn a single penny in revenue, we will still be able to sustain. And we have made sure, like, EPBL is here to stay. We're not here to, like, blow our money away and, like, do a lot of showbazi, as they call it, and, just go away. Even though 10 lakh looks like that, but it's just, you can say, it's not even close compared to what we have to offer in the season.
So I have another question about these things. Can someone stop you from launching your league and growing it yourself?
Technically, no. They can stop the players, but they cannot stop company.
I didn't understand. What do you mean by stop the players?
So a similar thing happened back in 2015 or 16, I think. 2016, I think, where the players were banned. Like if you played for the UBA, you cannot play for another, any other government affiliated tournament.
And that's important for the players?
It's actually the players' decision to make.
You guys on your website also have a women's league. So how are you? The NBA Women's League has got screwed up, so it's still in a bad mess. So how are you planning to work that around?
So the women actually, see, there's no reason in today's day that we should neglect the women. And the thing is that when we announced the tryouts and announced the league and the preseason, I was getting so many emails, so many calls. Sir, like, why not doing a women's league? And actually, I thought to myself, like, yeah, like, why not? Why are we not doing a women's league? There's no reason not to, right? And as you said, no matter if it's women, no matter it's men, the excitement, the thrill of the game stays the same. So, like you have correctly mentioned, like, even when I see a school game happening to this day, I jump off of my seat and I'm like, yeah, like that's a clutch shot, or that's an amazing 3-pointer. That's an amazing like clutch move, or whatever it is. So yeah, the women that we have, it was quite surprising to me. I think, like, even if we got 200 entries, that would have been a lot. But just in the first tryout itself, we got 500 plus entries for the first tryouts, and we are going to have at least 2 to 3 more across the country. So I'm just looking forward to the women as well. We're going to have 6 teams in the first season. So, that will be another ball.